What is up, women and gentle women? Welcome back to the channel, guys. Yesterday we had a league tournament for our local shop. It's something that one of our local shops does. You pay $10 over the course of a couple months. This was the last one that they're actually going to do, but pay $10 over the course of a couple months. 3 months actually, and then after the 3 months, the top 10 players with the most points accumulated in tournaments leading up to that get an invite to the league tournament. The league tournament's normally on a Saturday, and then they do a last chance qualifier that morning. So like the league tournament starts at like 6:37ish, and then the morning of the league tournament, there's like a last chance qualifier at 12. The winner of the first and second place of the last chance qualifier make it into the top tournament at 7, which the top 10 players, so top 12 players of our local area get to play in. We ended up winning. I won a box of Power of the Elements, one little box of Ghosts from the Past 2, as well as some like loose packs, card sleeves, and stuff like that. Get that out of the way. I decided to play Spright for the event. That's the deck that I'm pretty much going to be grinding from here on. And this is my first week picking up the deck, so this is like my first iteration of it. But we're just going to go ahead and jump into the profile. It was 4 rounds of Swish because there was only 12 of us, and then a cut to top 8, and then we played out top 8. I finished second in Swish and then 1 out, beating the person who finished in first in the finals. So let's go ahead and jump into the deck profile. I'll get up with tournament report and shoutouts and all that other stuff at the end of the video. So we played 3 blue, 3 jet, 2 red, 1 carrot, 1 pixies. I feel like this is standard. 2 reds becoming more standard. I know a lot of people play 1, but like 2 reds becoming more popular. I feel like that's correct. Pixies is not getting played a lot, but I feel like this card's really good. It's honest, but for attack and defense, like it's really strong, and like the deck sometimes struggles getting over larger creatures or just like getting their monsters beat over. So like Pankratops is a problem for this deck if you don't respect it. So like if you just end on your subpar board of just Elf Toad, they just go summon Pankratops, beat over Toad, quick effect, pop Elf. Then you still only have 1 Toad negate. That's like all you have. So to mitigate that, we play the Pixies. That way, even if they do try to attack over our Toad with Pankratops, you can Pixies and just honest. It's honest. Like I feel like the card's really good right now, and it's like still full combo because it summons itself. It's a level 2. It's still a good card overall. I might play more and probably not, but I think the 1's fine. Maybe in the future, maybe play 2. I don't know yet. We played the Frog package because obviously I didn't play Dupe Frog. I felt like that just makes you lose harder to Super Poly in a tier limit matchup. Super Poly is a problem, and you already lose to it if you go like Elf Carrot or Elf Red. So why give them a way to out your Toad for free? Because like Toad's normally your main interaction. And then I played the Diva package with the 3 Diva, 1 Orochi. This card's insane. It's the only reason I won my Flowanderies matchup. The only thing it does, it's summonable off a Diva. It's a tuner, and it can be used as a level 8 to synchro summon. So like this plus blue, like Diva plus blue equals Baron plus full Spright combo. Whereas normally just Diva's just like full Spright combo plus like search a hand trap. Well, now you can just playing 1 card lets you add Baron to it, which is really good. Especially since I don't have a lot of the like exceeds that a lot of people do. Like I don't have Cat Sharks, I don't have the Soul Sweeper, I don't have like I'm only playing 4 exceeds. Like no, 5 exceeds in my extra deck. I'm mostly link reliant, so like this just gives me another layer of interruption and another way that I can play the game. Another cool effect is like if it's used, because it can be used as a level 8 or a level 9 when synchro summoning. And if you use it as a level 8, it gives the monster that you summon 800 attack and defense. So it makes your Baron 3,000 defense by 3,800 attack, which is really scary. Really scary. So like you can just summon your Baron in defense and not worry about like getting blown out by an Imp Pen and then just like summon, like not being able to use it and then just swinging over it. On to hand traps. We played 3 DD Crow, or 2 DD Crow, 2 Ogre, 2 Ash, 2 Valor, 2 Imperm. I only used DD Crow once the entire event, but like I feel like it's a necessary evil against like It's really good in the mirror match if you time it properly, and it's crazy strong in the tier limit matchup, and like it lets you like weave through chain blocking in the tier limit matchup. So I feel like you have to play it. These were just like amazing. Like this is a blowout in the mirror, and then these are just overall good hand traps. I'd like to play more hand traps, but I don't want to go over 42 cards. I feel like this just makes the deck too inconsistent. And that's the biggest draw to the deck, is it's super consistent. On to spells, we played 3 Prosperity, 3 Dark Ruler, 3 Crossout, and 1 Called By for my power spells. So like these just let you play through hand traps, and then like this makes sure you don't lose to this card. So like if you go first and you have Crossout and you don't use it, you're sitting pretty because you can just set it, and you know you're not going to lose to a Dark Ruler because 9 times out of 10 you lose the Dark Ruler. So like even going first, you keep Dark Ruler in just so you can cross out it so you don't get blown out by a Dark Ruler. Prosperity is just crazy. The card's just insane. Like if your hand, it makes your good hands better and it makes your bad hands good. So like there's no reason not to play it. You have the extra deck. Like not everything in your extra deck matters. So like it's just a very good card. It makes it to where you don't break anymore. Or you don't break ever. And then finally to round it out, we played the 3 starter and 1 smashers. Like this is standard. This card's insane. This card's broken. It's E-Telly on crack. There's nothing more to say about it. Like most of you guys know what Spright does now. I've only been on the deck since Monday. I'm recording this on a Sunday at the time, so I'm like almost at a week and not really a week of actual play time. So like pretty proud of how I performed with it, and like it was really easy to pick up. Onto the extra deck. We played the 1 Almirage to turn Swap Frog into full combo, 1 IP, 2 Elf, 1 Dark the Dark Charmer, 1 Hawk, 1 Unicorn, and 1 Access. So I was very link heavy because I don't have a lot of the Exceeds. I wasn't playing Abramax because like IP into this is just good enough in my opinion. And most of the time you like carrot first, so then you can use IP and carrot to go into this, and then you just discard a random card out of your hand. Like that doesn't matter. And spin a card, and then it just sets you up to go into this later. And honestly, I never resolved this card, so like it's not necessary. I summoned it like twice. It's not that important. But like I summoned these a lot. This is how I was killing most of the time. I was like summon this, and then put a gigantic under this, and that's just game. This allowing you to search a hand trap is crazy. This is really good in the mirror. It's iffy in the tier limit matchup. Depending on how you play and if they have anything in the grave that's worth like bringing back. But like that, those cards are just insane. Onto the Exceeds. We played 5 of them. That was 1 Toad, 2 Gigantic, and 1 Centuria. This card's insane. Wins you the mirror match because it lets you summon this card, Zeus. There's nothing to say about it. Like these are mandatory in the deck. I feel like this is mandatory because like it auto wins you the mirror by going into this. So I played 2 mirrors this weekend, and both times you just Dark Ruler summon this and you just win. Like you win. You put them so far behind because you can Dark Ruler summon Zeus, wipe their board, and then just like establish your own, or just like sit on the Zeus and hand traps, and you just kind of win. Kind of crazy. And then the last card in the extra deck's 1 Baron because like this card's really good, and we're playing the Orochi. Onto the side deck. My side deck is very trap heavy, but it's not trap heavy how you would think it's trap heavy. Well, probably how you would think. So we played 1 Duster, 1 Reboot, so we don't lose to back row decks or just like back row in general. A lot of people are playing Floodgates. I don't want to get Gnomes, so like this just like answers Gnome. This answers your Floodgates, so like those are just really good. Mystic Mine. So like if I don't have Smashers, I have at least this. Just like I have 2 ways to clear Mystic Mine basically. And then we played 3 Trap Trick, 2 D Barrier, 2 Gnome, and 3 Appointer for going first cards. I feel like these make your going first a lot better. Mainly like these. This is just to get to these cards. That's the only reason this is here. So like if I open Trap Trick plus this, I can search Appointer. Appointer is just crazy. So like throughout the day, every time I resolved Appointer, I won the game. Like just Appointer is just like a crazy card. I feel like everybody should be playing this at 3 in your side deck. Anytime you're going first, you need to be playing Appointer. This card is insane. With everything being, oh, did you open Dark Ruler? I guess I lose. Well, Did you open Dark Ruler? Cool, because I'm getting rid of it. Oh, you opened Lava Golem? Cool, I'm getting rid of it. Oh, you opened Spheres mode? Cool, I'm getting rid of it. Like, this just clears anything that's going to disrupt your board and, like, secures you a game that maybe you shouldn't have won because they, like, open the outs. Like, it's really good. And then Trap Trick just gets you into gnomes. This is really good in the mirror match. Just remember that you have to do this while they're in their hand. Like, it doesn't affect the ones that are on the field. So Diva just plays around this. Like, if they open Diva, this card does nothing. Because then you just, like, you do this, and then they summon Diva, summon a level 2 anyways, and then you just wasted your time. They're going to summon their, and then they're just going to go combo. And then 2D barrier for the tier limit matchup. I unfortunately didn't play any tier limits, but I played 2 Spright mirrors, and I only saw this once in the Spright mirror, and it won me the game. Barely won me the game. Barely won me the game. And then 3 evenly matched to just clear up fields. Back row decks, combo decks, doesn't matter. You Dark Ruler, you evenly, you clear them out, and then you just full combo from there. Matchups, I played, so Swiss, there's 4 rounds of Swiss. I played the mirror match round 1 against Jonathan Waddell. You saw his profile earlier this week on the channel. He got 7th place at Knoxville Regionals. I lost to him 2-1. It was pretty much back and forth. He won the die roll, pretty much. That's just how this one goes. Neither of us saw Dark Ruler, which was really cool. Game 3 turned into, we both imperm ashed each other, and then he just got a turn of free play where I didn't get a turn of free play. Round 2, I played Exo Sister, and thankfully, the Exo Sister I played against, I had played against a lot, and he's been on Exo Sister a while, so I knew how to pilot against the deck and kind of like play around the strategy, which is very fortunate for me. That's the only reason I won game 1 is because I like hand trapped at the perfect time and just didn't play into his cards. And Pixie actually just like won me the game 1 against him because I was able to Pixie over a Martha and go ahead and then establish my board without worrying about him like what's it called? Exceeding on my turn and locking me out of the game. And then game 3, he just bricked. Or game 2, he just bricked and just could not play. So it was really sad there. Round 3, I played against Ultrageist. I won that one 2-1. It was just kind of like a blowout city. I built my board. He couldn't break it game 1. He set a million traps and I just couldn't push through. And then I blew him out game 3 by setting up my board, my full board. Round 4, I played against Flo. I beat them 2-1. Those games were back and forth. I ended up winning game 3 through D-Shifter only because I played the Baron build. I was able to end on Baron, Carrot, and Starter to go into red after I used Carrot. And that was the only reason I won. Oh, and because I opened fucking a pointer. I open a pointer, rip the Dark Ruler out of his hand. I know exactly what I have to play around. I know exactly what 3 cards I have to negate and with what I have to negate them. So I just was able to play it perfectly because I knew what I had to do. That's another reason why a pointer's cracked, because getting that hand knowledge is insane. So then we cut to top 8. I played the same Flow player again, and it's literally like rinse, cycle, repeat. Same thing happened, except I didn't open a pointer game 3, and he didn't open Dark Ruler. I made the same board, and he opened because he opened D-Shifter again, and he just couldn't push through. Second round of top 8, I played the Spright Mirror against my boy JB. It was very back and forth until game 3. He bricked, he couldn't play, so I ended up cleaning that one up. I'm really proud of him. He picked up the deck that day, literally bought a case from the shop, built Spright from the case he bought, and made his way in the top 8, which is really good for him. Proud of him. And then in the finals, I played Marine Cess. The Marine Cess duelist was actually first place after Swiss. I was second place after Swiss, so it kind of worked out to where we still ended up playing each other for first place. Yeah, that one was pretty interesting. Well, not crazily interesting. I won 2-0, but I opened insane game 1. Like, I had the perfect hand trap. Well, I impermed the one that summons from grave, Ash the Sign at Mining, which was enough for the hand that he opened. And then I prosperityed it into cross out, which was, yeah, I prosperityed, grabbed cross out Went normal Diva. He impermed the Diva, a special blue. Search Jet, summon Jet, search starter, make Gigantic, go Gigantic effect. He tries the Ogre, which was the last card in his hand. I cross-outed the Ogre, and then he just went in and scoop. We go to game 3, or game 2. Game 2 is more the same. Like, I hand-trapped him twice. He ends on a subpar board. I break it, and on Elf Toad, he then breaks my board, but I had it set evenly, so after he goes battle phase, I evenly matched him, leaving him with the Link 3. And I just, like, went regular combo line or not regular combo line, but I started to do the combo and climbed into access code and made Gigantic with underneath the access code to end up killing him for exact lethal, which was pretty nice. All in all, I'm really happy with the tournament. Shout out to TPH, the new team that we're getting ready to start up. We're working on getting jerseys and stuff. Team's pretty solid. We got a bunch of good players on it. Shout out to my wife for being super supportive. If you guys are into like anime and stuff like that, this is her business card. This is a small version of the playmats that she's made. So if you like this, she got a playmat version of this. She got a print version of it on her website. I'll have all that linked down below. Her store name is Toastybuns. She's got all kinds of cool like little stickers and stuff like that. If you like vines, anime, just cool designed things. She's got all kinds of stuff on her store. I'll leave all her links in the description below, so go check her out. The store name is @Toastybuns, and that's the best way that you can support me is by supporting her, because the more she grows, the more I grow, the more we grow together, and we can both follow our dreams of not working the rest of our lives. We're just trying to get some kind of small business started to where we don't have to work a 9-to-5 forever. But enough about my aspirations. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to get more consistent with bringing you guys deck profiles and stuff along those sorts. Keep an eye out for us. And if you don't mind, consider subscribing. Follow me on Twitch. And check me out on TikTok. I do little shorts there as well. I'm more consistent there than I am here because it's really awkward with my work schedule right now because I'm like going through transition of potentially getting promoted. We're not sure how that's going yet. But we're working on stuff. I'm done babbling. You guys have a fantastic day.